Welcome, wrestling enthusiasts. Today, we examine the illustrious careers of some of professional wrestling's most influential and iconic figures. From Ricky the Dragon Steamboat's technical mastery to Jimmy Superfly Snuka's high-flying spectacles, these athletes helped shape the very essence of sports entertainment. We will explore their groundbreaking contributions, intense rivalries, and the lasting impact they've made on the industry. Join us as we celebrate these legends who elevated the squared circle, transforming it into a platform for unforgettable moments and unparalleled greatness. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat is widely considered one of the greatest technical wrestlers in history, celebrated for his smooth in-ring style, athleticism, and unparalleled ability to tell a story through his matches. Making his debut in 1976, Steamboat quickly became a fixture in both the NWA and WWE, known for his high-flying, fast-paced wrestling and his focus on match quality. His legendary rivalries, especially with Ric Flair, produced some of wrestling's most iconic bouts, including their 1989 NWA World Heavyweight Championship Series. Steamboat's dedication and consistency in the ring earned him multiple championships, including the prestigious WWE Intercontinental Championship. Randy Orton stands as one of the most accomplished and influential figures in the annals of WWE, renowned for his calculated, precision-driven in-ring style and the devastating RKO finishing maneuver. Making his debut in 2000, Orton swiftly ascended the ranks, etching his name in history as the youngest WWE World Heavyweight Champion at just 24 years old. Hailing from the esteemed Orton wrestling lineage, he established his own legacy through a blend of extraordinary athleticism, sharp in-ring intelligence, and an undeniable charisma. A multiple-time WWE champion, World Heavyweight Champion, and Royal Rumble winner, Orton's illustrious career is defined by iconic rivalries with legends such as John Cena, The Undertaker, Triple H, and Daniel Bryan. Jake the Snake Roberts is widely regarded as one of the most influential and respected figures in professional wrestling history. Known for his psychological depth, captivating promos, and the iconic DDT maneuver, Roberts debuted in 1974 and became a prominent figure in the WWF during the 1980s and 1990s. His dark, brooding persona and ability to manipulate his opponents mentally left a lasting impact on audiences. Notable rivalries with legends such as Hulk Hogan, Randy Savage, and Ted DiBiase solidified his place in wrestling lore. His association with his pet snake, Damien, added a terrifying, unforgettable element to his performances. Ravishing. Rick Rude was a larger-than-life figure in professional wrestling, celebrated for his commanding presence, sculpted physique, and unapologetically provocative persona. Making his debut in 1982, Rude quickly rose to prominence in both the WWF and WCW, capturing multiple Intercontinental Championships and solidifying himself as a top-tier heel. His signature ravishing gimmick, which included flirtatious interactions with female fans and his now iconic gyrating hip movements, set him apart as a showman in the ring. Rude's heated rivalries with legends like Jake the Snake Roberts, Ultimate Warrior, and Sting kept fans on the edge of their seats. Known for his hard-hitting, intense matches, Rude excelled both as a singles competitor and in tag-team bouts, cementing his place as one of wrestling's most memorable antagonists. Jimmy Superfly Snuka is a trailblazer in the world of professional wrestling, famous for his jaw-dropping, high-flying moves that changed the game forever. Debuting in 1968, Snuka quickly became a fan favorite, especially in the WWF during the 1970s and 1980s, where his fearless, acrobatic style set him apart. One of his most unforgettable moments came in 1983, when he took a leap of faith, performing the Superfly Splash from the top of a steel cage onto Don Morocco, a move that would go down in wrestling history. As a key figure in the early days of WrestleMania, Snuka not only captivated fans but also helped shape the future of aerial wrestling, inspiring generations of wrestlers to push the boundaries of what was possible in the ring. The Iron Sheik is a true legend in the world of professional wrestling, known for his unforgettable villainous persona, his wicked submission skills, and his larger-than-life presence. Born in Iran, Vaziri was an Olympic wrestler before making the switch to pro wrestling in 1972. Enter the Iron Sheik, who stormed onto the WWF scene in the 80s with a bang. His over-the-top character quickly became a fan-favorite bad guy, clashing with the biggest names of the time like Hulk Hogan and Bob Backlund. In 1983, he snatched up the WWF World Heavyweight Championship, but his reign came to an end at the very first WrestleMania when Hulk Hogan took the title. A true villain, but always entertaining. The Big Show is widely regarded as one of the most iconic and dominant figures in professional wrestling history. Standing at 7 feet tall and weighing over 400 pounds, his presence in the ring was unmatched. He made his debut in 1995, initially gaining fame in WCW under the name The Giant, where he became a multi-time WCW World Heavyweight Champion. In 1999, Big Show transitioned to WWE, where he achieved even greater success, winning multiple World Heavyweight Championships, WWE Championships, and playing a key role across various eras of the company. Known for his extraordinary strength, surprising agility for his size, and undeniable charisma, Big Show's legendary matches with stars like John Cena, The Rock, and Brock Lesnar were pivotal in shaping WWE's most memorable moments. Superstar Billy Graham stands as one of the most influential and captivating figures in the annals of professional wrestling, celebrated for his dynamic charisma, formidable strength, and pioneering style. Making his debut in 1969, Graham ascended to prominence throughout the 1970s, particularly within the WWF, now WWE, where his revolutionary persona reshaped the landscape of wrestling. With his striking bleached blonde hair, extravagant attire, and chiseled physique, Graham redefined what it meant to be a star in the sport. As a former WWF World Heavyweight Champion, his intense rivalry with Bruno Sammartino not only elevated the championship's prestige, but also laid the groundwork for future wrestling legends. Beyond the ring, Graham's legacy endured as a profound inspiration to luminaries such as Hulk Hogan, Jesse Ventura, and The Rock, who each incorporated aspects of his larger-than-life persona into their own identities. Ted DiBiase, widely recognized as the Million Dollar Man, stands as one of the most influential and iconic figures in the history of professional wrestling. Making his debut in 1974, DiBiase rose to prominence in the 1980s and 1990s, primarily known for his role as one of the top heels of the era. His character, defined by extravagant wealth and self-proclaimed status as the richest man in wrestling, captivated audiences. DiBiase often utilized his financial power to manipulate and belittle opponents, paying them off or humiliating them in various ways, which made him both despised and admired. His memorable catchphrase, "Everybody has a price," became synonymous with his persona. Beyond his character work, DiBiase's in-ring abilities were formidable, earning him multiple tag team championships and recognition in both the WWF and NWA. His high-profile feuds with legends like Hulk Hogan, Dusty Rhodes, and Randy Savage featured matches marked by psychological intensity and strong storytelling. Andre the Giant is an enduring legend in the world of professional wrestling, celebrated for his incredible size and larger-than-life presence. Standing at 7 feet 4 inches and weighing over 500 pounds, he became a global icon, captivating fans with his sheer dominance in the ring. Debuting in 1964, Andre quickly rose to prominence, competing in major wrestling promotions worldwide. His most unforgettable moment came at WrestleMania 3 in 1987, where he faced Hulk Hogan in a historic showdown that remains one of the sport's most iconic matches. Beyond the wrestling ring, Andre's fame transcended the industry, with a standout performance in the 1987 cult classic The Princess Bride, further solidifying his status as a cultural icon. Shawn Michaels is widely regarded as one of the greatest and most influential wrestlers in history. He made his debut in 1984 and quickly became a standout star in the WWF during the late 80s and 90s, first as part of the tag team The Rockers. However, it was his solo career that truly cemented his legendary status. Known as the Heartbreak Kid, Michaels captured multiple WWE championships and became a staple of iconic events like WrestleMania. His unforgettable matches with legends like Bret Hart, The Undertaker, and John Cena earned him a reputation for putting on some of the greatest matches in wrestling history. With his signature move, sweet chin music, Michaels revolutionized in-ring storytelling, mixing athleticism, psychology, and raw emotion. A key figure in the Attitude Era, he was also a founding member of D-Generation X, a rebellious group that reshaped the WWE landscape with their edgy, boundary-pushing antics. And that's a wrap on our shout-out to these wrestling legends who didn't just break records, they created them. From the flashy charisma of the Million Dollar Man Ted DiBiase to the jaw-dropping moves of the Big Show, each of these superstars brought their own flair to the ring, leaving fans cheering for more. Their mark on the world of wrestling is unforgettable, and their stories still get us pumped today. Thanks for tuning in, and don't worry, we'll be back with more epic tales from the Squared Circle soon.